San Pedro Sula, the Socceroos have escaped the tomb unscathed, but remain no closer to Russia after being held to a goalless draw against Honduras at the Estadio Olímpico. Australia were brave, at times inspirational, but ultimately unlucky as they make the long trip from Central America back to Sydney with neither the win or vital away goal their performance deserved. If there was any victory, it was simply one for morale as the Socceroos outplayed Los Catricos at one of the most intimidating venues in international football. They were controversially denied a penalty in the first half when the linesman ruled offside after a spot kick was awarded. A horrendous playing field thwarted a gilt-edged chance. That goalkeeper Donis Escobar's performance was a candidate for the man of the match was most telling. For coach Ange Postecoglou, he goes back to Sydney with public opinion swinging closer towards his favour after his selection and tactics worked to effect. Australia had to endure hot temperatures, sapping humidity, a paddock for a pitch and a hostile reception few Australians have ever experienced. When 40,000 fans began stamping their feet frenetically at kick-off, the concrete stands started vibrating. The floor was shaking but the nerves of Australia remained intact despite being tested. Matt Ryan fluffed a clearance but went unpunished. The defensive shape was at its strongest in the opening minutes but the ever-calm defender Trent Sainsbury kept the Socceroos secure in the opening stanzas with a potentially goal-saving tackle on Carlos Lanza. From then, the Socceroos regathered themselves as a five-man defense became resolute while their midfielders created chances of their own. Massimo Luongo would have broken the deadlock in the 11th minute if it wasn't for a superb save from Escobar. They continued to sustain pressure on the hosts while battling every external disadvantage imaginable and midway through the half, the Socceroos silenced the hosts for the first time. Bailey Wright was brought down by Escobar in an aerial challenge and the referee appointed to the spot. The hush turned to outrage before relief swept the stadium when the linesman intervened, controversially ruling offside. But it did told the Socceroos and a swift counter-attack through the middle put to Mijuric through on goal. One-on-one with Escobar, Australia's centre-forward was certain to break the deadlock however a horrendous pitch played into the hands of the hosts, a slight bobble cushioned his shot agonisingly wide of goal. If the climate and conditions did pose enough obstacles for Australia, they were forced to battle the bruising Honduran players. A relentless individually pressing game was designed to land the final blow to undo the Socceroos' composure before reaping the rewards with their swift and direct attack. The ever-dangerous Romelu Quieto intelligently seized on the space between Wright and Rizzo while the threat of Anthony Choco Lozano was only dimmed by a vigilant, intelligent display from Sainsbury. In an advanced role, Luongo, a noticeably mature and industrious performance from the midfielder, was one of his best in recent times.